check-in. What surprised me was I wasn't really too worried about my appearance or what I look like or my tooth, because I was more worried about sharing the story. These are the kind of things after publishing my first video that I learned that I can actually edit, and it's not as hard as I had made it be to sound. YouTube and content creating has always just been out of my realm because I just can't do it. Hi. Say hi, Danny. Hi. Emotional support animals. Also learned that I have a lot of blocks about money being hard to make, work having to be hard, not in the window. Intro into food safety. To me, eating earlier in the day feels scary to me, I think, because I have this thing in my brain where if I eat, then I am going to be tired, and then when I'm tired, I'll be sleeping and can't get anything done. So I get this self-worth thing. But maybe it's because when I eat too much, and that's what makes me fall asleep. When I start eating, I can't stop eating. Like if I, on a day like today where I'm the day off, I would make like fried potatoes, lots too much extra breakfast, and then eat it at like 9 a.m. and then take a nap or go to sleep or whatever, even if my body needed it or what the case may be. I would feel like that whole day is ruined or garbage now because I didn't get anything done. And then I would link it to because I ate too much food. That is why I didn't get anything done. And now why I feel bad. Why nighttime eating felt safe to me, because I had felt like I had earned it by the time that I had settled in bed and everything else was taken care of. And now I've just got so many excuses, I feel like. That's why this thing is so slow. I had said in episode 1 that I wanted to eat from the meal plan and eat from downstairs with everybody and not in bed. It's been 4 days and that hasn't happened. Since after my mom's passing in April 2024, my partner who came back into my life, my children's father, he cooks, and I consider that like someone caring for me or taking care of me, and that usually can't be done till nighttime too. So there's a link there. It's been a solid 2.5 years too that he's been back cooking mostly, and it feels like he's doing me a favor when he cooks, helping out when he cooks, taking over when he cooks. So it's like it's a blessing, it's a treat, but it's made me seriously lazy. So much hate that I have for the kitchen too. Like, it's so awkwardly shaped and always a mess, and all the drawers aren't put together properly. My youngest son, Colson, doesn't eat everything normally like everybody else does, so it makes cooking dinner for a large group of people harder when you gotta make him a separate meal. Not sure why I'm particularly making this so complicated. Probably because after losing my dad at 18, it feels like I've just been stunted at that age in my mind of never having to grow up or wanting to grow up, still feeling young or like a young adult, and just wanting to not have to take care of anything at all but me, which isn't real life. So I've added one safe move it starting today. I skipped the extra large sugar coffee bomb and didn't have any coffee, and it's currently 9 a.m. and I really want coffee. I think my tiny step is going to try to make it at home and drink a regular size coffee while I get ready in the morning. I'm here for nervous system regulation, not nutrition for sure. Want to reflect more on Mom's story and what I'm choosing differently. I want to choose less fear. My mom was afraid of everything. Like, she could have been famous on YouTube with her channel or with like scrapbooking. She was published like each one of these pages in a different scrapbook magazine. Pictures of me and my family, you know. Pretty good inheritance. Memory flex. Grief really shaped my patterns because I never thought God would take my mom and my dad, leaving me completely alone here to fend for myself and figure it out and pay attention and mess up repeatedly and do it over and over again. I feel like when my mom died, that's the moment I became an adult at 34, 33. I don't remember how old I am. But I haven't actually felt like moving on from that experience until April of 2026 this year. April of 2025, I lost my best friend of my my youth, Heather, to a shooting. She was found dead with her boyfriend in a U-Haul in Flint, Michigan. Crazy stuff. Linked to the lifestyle, of course. I definitely want to stay more positive, or whatever the word is. I guess it's conscious too, and just understanding that the things that I'm doing, there's consequences for the things that I'm doing every day. I'm grateful that I never have to see my parents get sick or ill. Listening to people's stories or watching them go through things today, or worried at their age if they're going to have a place to live because they live with their parents, or things of that nature. Them just dying and be sad in general. Death and sadness are real, not connected for me. How healing is honoring her, my mom, and my grandma. There's like this farmhouse dream that my grandma had, and then I felt like my mom kind of halfway got there with her channel and her subscribers, and then with her Moby, a little mobile home trailer that she turned into her safe space. I'm not gonna be afraid like her. I wish I could teach her the things I know now, but I guess that's my hero's journey. It makes it more fun. Show you some more scrapbook pages. This is my graduation party in 2010. She was real happy to have that at her home. A little while before my dad died. This one is, this was like 2007 or 6. This was 2010. This is when I told her that I was pregnant, and she had just recently found out that she was pregnant, and we were 2 months to the day apart. December 1st and February 1st is my daughter's birthday. We were able to share that after my dad's passing. This one is like 4 years later on their way to Peyton's 4th birthday party. There's so much talent. So, since I didn't do so well before, I'm going to journal before my evening meal and see where I'm at and what I'm worried about, or why I can't get things on to the next step. Slow, sustainable progress. I know I'm like currently so anxious about, I've got 10 days, so I need to put in my 10 days notice, or my 2 weeks notice at my job. And then Friday, August 28th is my last day at my stepstone job. It's like a job that I got after losing my mom, and I was like before getting this job, I was like laying up in bed, literally just getting evicted, and could care less what happens next until my children's father walked into my life, and then we kind of puzzle pieced and worked it out. And love is the vibration. Gratitude, I appreciate him a lot. Healing doesn't have to be dramatic, so thanks for being here along the way.